I quit my Japanese office job. It's not clickbait. I quit. I'm unemployed right now. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about it. I want to go over a lot of things in this video, so let's just jump into it. So I want to talk about what my job actually was, because I was kind of cagey about it and I didn't really talk about it that much. I wanted to talk about why I quit and what I'm gonna do next. The answer is probably not what you're expecting. No, I'm not leaving Japan. I'm not leaving Japan, okay? So first, a brief background. If you are new here, hello, I'm Allison. I have lived in Japan now for many years, 6, I guess now. And I first came over the most common way as an English teacher. I did that for 2 years. Then after that, I went to grad school here. And after graduating with my master's, I joined my previous company. So that's my resume. So now I can actually talk about the job that I have been doing for 2 years. So the reason I've been so cagey about it, first of all, is because I just believe in a separation of things to a degree, especially at that job. I didn't want to be like stalked, to be honest, because it was actually kind of a smaller company. It was like a startup vibe, I'd say. It was a Japanese company, fully Japanese. Like 95% of the people who worked at this company were Japanese and did not speak English. However, within this company, I was on like the kind of international team. So I'd say about half of my coworkers on this team could speak English. This was a team of like, I don't know, 6 or 7 people, by the way. And yeah, it was Japanese, but I don't think it's what you're imagining when you hear Japanese company. It was, like I said, a startup vibe. So what I mean by that is like, there was no dress code. The office itself was kind of more like cool, you know what I mean? Like, I think 2012 startup vibes. And it was 10 to 7, which is actually pretty common here now. Like ever since COVID, especially, I think a lot of companies have been switching to this 10 to 7 work schedule. Not like the traditional companies, but these kind of newer ones or tech companies and stuff. I think because they want people like to be able to come in later after the morning rush hour. So I like it. It is late. I'm not gonna lie, working till 7 is quite late, but it has its benefits. So what did I actually do? 正直なんというジョブタイトルがあるんだけど、それは関係なくて、頼まれた仕事をやるって感じ。何でもありって感じで、こういうの仕事スタイルは結構日本っぽくない? That's why it's so hard for me to describe my job, because I had a job title, but like 90% of the company had the same job title. So they kind of would just like tell you to do something and you do it. Like it could be anything. I did translation. I did project management. I did event management and planning. I did social media. I've done so many things. I was even the Toiwase Madoguchi in Nihongo. I was very much a generalist is what I would call it. And I think it's pretty common here. Maybe not to that extent, but it's pretty common. So yeah, that was my job. It was good. My coworkers were super nice and friendly mostly, and I made a lot of friends. I had fun going to work every day. Like I didn't like wake up and, you know, it was fine is what I'm saying. Like it was a totally fine job. So why'd I quit? So unfortunately, I've come to realize that I am the kind of person where if I'm kind of stagnant for too long of a period, I quickly grow dissatisfied with that. Like, it's not that I get depressed, but I kind of like let myself go, I guess. Like, I just feel very unmotivated in all aspects of my life. If I'm not like working hard, unfortunately, I wish I could be chill, but I just can't. I'm not saying I wouldn't stay at the same job for more than 2 years though. It's just that this job in particular, there wasn't really upward mobility. It was kind of like I'd probably have the same job title forever and do the same kind of work forever. Like I could, I guess, have grown there, but like I don't think it would have really been in the direction I wanted to, and especially because I realized what I wanted to do and it wasn't that. So yeah, I could have stayed, I could have been comfortable, I had fun every day, like I said, and I think I did get really lucky in terms of Japanese companies to work at, but I need challenges and I need change, or I just can't do it. I'm young and I have no responsibilities. I should try harder. That's what I think. So let's try harder. What am I gonna do next? Great question. It's not what you think, probably. A lot of people, both in real life and online, kind of assumed when I said I was quitting that I would be doing YouTube full-time. A lot of people already think I do YouTube full-time. thank you, because I think it's a compliment. I don't, and I won't be for now. And if not YouTube, a lot of people also thought, because I announced this on Instagram actually a few weeks ago now, but a lot of people thought maybe I'd be like moving into like Tokyo Creative or one of the other big social media YouTuber kind of companies here. No, I won't. Actually, I have a good reason for this. When I first was doing like job hunting, when I first graduated grad school, I also got a job offer to do social media full time for a company, and I turned it down because I cannot do both. Like if I did social media full time at a company, I would not want to come home at the end of the day and open up my computer and open Premiere Pro and edit even more. I would not want to do it. So I think I would just get burnout, and I think this channel would fall to ruins. So I'm not going to be doing social media full time unless it's my own. That's different, because I want to keep doing this channel. I really like this, and I don't want to grow to dislike it. I want to enjoy this. That being said, I do want to do full-time content creation one day. If I could, that would be really cool. I hope I can. But the day is not today, because I realize there is this job I really want to do, and I think if I do become a full-time content creator one day, I should do this first. I think this is the best timing for it, because it's in an industry I really want to get involved in. I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be really fun, I hope. I haven't started, so I don't want to say too much. But yeah, I kind of decided mentally, okay, I want to try out this industry before. So I started asking around. I started looking at job boards for this very, very specific job that I wanted to do. Like, really narrow. Long story short, I applied to a few places, I interviewed a few places, and I've accepted a position, yay, starting in June. So I don't want to say exactly what it is yet, because I don't know. I haven't started yet, and what if it sucks? I don't know, okay? I will say it is in the Japanese media industry. Okay, let's just say that. Yeah, I don't know. Subscribe, and hopefully in a few months, if the job goes well, I can share more with you about what it actually is. I just don't want to, say too much yet, since I haven't even started. Yeah, I'm actually moving, I think, basically in the opposite direction of most people like expected from me. Like, I'm actually going to be working at a really big Japanese company, like a famous Japanese company here, like huge. Everyone has heard of it. Everyone is Japanese there, basically. Like, my Japanese is gonna have some more leveling up to do. Like, okay, I went to this work event or whatever that I was invited to like last week, and it was like 150 people just for this department that I'm joining. And there was one other foreigner. So yes, I will be using more Japanese in this job, I think. And I think I'll have overtime. Hopefully it won't be like, what you see on TV. So yeah, honestly, I'm nervous about a lot of things, because this is my first time joining any company, let alone Japanese, right? And I mean, look at me, I stand out a lot. Like, even when I went for the interview, it's like everyone's looking at me, but that's life. And I want to try this, because if I don't, I think I'll regret it, honestly, my whole life if I don't even try, That's basically how I make all of my decisions. And that's all the advice I give you and everyone else. Like, okay, if you think 5 years in the future, 10 years in the future, would you regret not even trying, right? Would you regret not even trying to move to Japan, to try this job, even if it's hard, etc.? And I would. So we're gonna try. There are risks. It's not like the perfect job or anything. I don't want to say everything, but we're just gonna try. Also, I mentioned moving earlier in the year, but that is on hold for now because of this. This took up so much time. Oh my God, my March was insane. Yeah, so that's the video. Haha, I have a new job. See, a lot of people ask me how to get a job in Japan, etc. Like a real job, speak Japanese is the #1 hurdle, I think. I don't know, maybe I can do a video about finding jobs here. I feel like a master at it now. I just did a whole series of interviews in Japanese, and somehow I passed. I didn't prepare that much. It's kind of a miracle. ということで、これからもよろしくお願いいたします。皆さん、では、please like the video. Subscribe to my channel for more updates and stuff about my life here in Japan, and leave a comment down below and let me know about your dream job or your job or anything exciting. See you!